What if I told you dead bodies are not always buried underground? Somewhere in this world, people still see their dead loved ones every single day. And in some places, death is not the end. It's a ritual you've never imagined before.
In most parts of the world, when a person dies, the body is usually buried beneath the earth or cremated in fire. But did you know there are places on Earth where the dead are not hidden underground at all? Instead, their bodies are preserved above the ground inside transparent glass coffins so the living can continue to see them every day. Imagine standing face to face with the preserved body of an ancestor who died decades ago. What would that feel like? And in another corner of the world, there is an even stranger custom. Every few years, families bring their loved ones back out of their coffins, dress them in fresh clothes, celebrate with music, and even take family photos beside them. As unbelievable as it sounds, this tradition is real. But that is not the end of it. There is also a burial ground where human bodies are not placed in the soil at all. Instead, they're offered to birds of prey. Yes, you heard that right. The dead are left for vultures and eagles to consume. But why would anyone do such a thing? Is it cruelty, or is there a deeper spiritual belief behind it? Today, we will explore some of the most disturbing, mysterious, and unusual funeral traditions in the world.
Glass coffin graves, China. In certain remote mountain regions of China, some cemeteries still preserve the dead in transparent glass coffins instead of burying them underground. The purpose is not simply display. Local belief says that as long as the deceased remains visible to the living, their spirit can rest peacefully. But there is something deeply unsettling about these graves. Time continues its work inside the coffin. Skin slowly changes color, faces shrink and collapse inward, eye sockets sink deeper into darkness, and all of it can be clearly seen through the glass. Death here is not a single moment. It becomes a slow process unfolding before human eyes. The terrifying part is not the corpse itself, but the thin sheet of glass separating the living from the dead. Toraja Cliff Graves, Indonesia. For the Toraja people of Sulawesi, Indonesia, death does not mean goodbye. When someone dies, the body is often kept inside the family home for months or even years. Relatives treat the deceased as if they are only sick or sleeping. But the most shocking ritual is called manine. Every few years, families reopen the coffins of their ancestors. The bodies are carefully removed, cleaned, dressed in expensive new clothes, and posed upright. Families speak to them, smile beside them, and take photographs together as if the dead were still alive. For a moment, the line between life and death seems to disappear. Afterward, the bodies are returned to their coffins and placed back inside mountain caves. Locals believe that failing to honor ancestors properly may bring sickness, bad harvests, or misfortune upon the family.
Number 3. Chachilla Cemetery, Peru. In the middle of Peru's Nazca Desert lies a cemetery unlike any other. The dead here are not hidden underground. Instead, many remain seated above the earth, wrapped in cloth and tied in fetal positions. This ancient burial ground is over 1,000 years old. The dry desert air contains almost no moisture, which naturally preserved many bodies into mummies. Walking through this cemetery feels less like entering a graveyard and more like stepping into an open museum of death. Number 4. Hanging Coffins of Sagada, Philippines. In the mountains of Sagada, Philippines, coffins hang from steep cliffs high above the ground.
The Igorot people believe that placing the dead higher brings their souls closer to heaven. Many elderly people build their own coffins before death. But there is something disturbing about these hanging graves. The coffins are often extremely small. Bodies are bent and forced inside them to fit. Below the cliffs, scattered bones can sometimes be found, as if the mountain itself rejected the dead. Number 6. Sky Burial Grounds, Tibet. In the frozen mountains of Tibet, some people receive neither fire nor earth after death. Instead, they are given to the sky. This ritual is known as sky burial. The body is taken to a sacred high place in the mountains. There, trained individuals carefully cut the body into pieces and crush the bones. Soon afterward, vultures descend from the sky and consume the remains within minutes. To Tibetan Buddhists, the body is only an empty shell once life has gone. Offering it to animals is considered a final act of generosity, giving life back to nature. However, if the birds refuse to eat, some believe it is a sign that the person carried heavy sins. Number 6. Mary Cemetery, Romania. In the small village of Sapansa, Romania, there is a cemetery that looks nothing like a place of mourning. Brightly painted wooden crosses stand everywhere, decorated with colorful carvings and humorous artwork. This place is called the Mary Cemetery. Each grave tells the full truth about the dead person's life, not only the good parts, but also their flaws, mistakes, and even how they died. Some inscriptions joke about drinking too much. Others mention arguments, laziness, or bad behavior. The tradition began in the 1930s when local artist Stan Ion Patras believed death should not hide the truth of a person's life. This cemetery does not preserve bodies, it preserves honesty. And perhaps that is more frightening than death itself, because even after you are gone, your life story remains behind forever. Final thought. After death, what should happen to the human body? Burial beneath the soil? Cremation by fire? Return to nature through the sky? Scientifically and naturally, which method feels most meaningful to you? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next episode. Thank you.